Good morning. Oh, good morning to you too, Scampy. Here we are. He's back. Today, I believe we are on season 3, episode 4. So I've got some interesting stuff planned for this morning. The first things first, going into industry, and we'll deliver all of our jobs that we had yesterday. We finished up a bunch of our stuff yesterday, which was awesome. As far as like the air career program and everything, we got a ton of skill points yesterday, which I burned all of. We're down to 632,000 now. So definitely burned some skill points. Okay. First things first though. We got lab operation running right now. Scampy. He's hitting my desk and moving it up and down. Once we get command center upgrades 4, which just looks like it'll be next week, I'll start doing PI, which will be great. But today, now that we've delivered all those, we need to throw another Mollis into the wind. Skipper. Okay. Our line time's going to be pretty low. I don't have anything, I think, to make it lower, though. Let's take a look. I need to get some structural upgrades that I have a nanofiber internal structure. We'll put this in here so whoever kills us gets that too. I'll put in a 1 MN afterburner. I don't have anything else for line time, I don't think. I don't have a tracking disruptor that I can use. We could try to ECM. Do you imagine how lucky we'd have to get? Can I even use this? We'd have to get incredibly lucky to knock this one out. So our align time is 3.53. Ouch. Here we go. Oh, I guess I could check ore anomalies quick before I leave. Make sure there's no border sites right here right now. Nope. You know, sometimes we get some border sites, so it's nice to check. Okay. Another Mollis. Like a fart in the wind. Gets sent. Okay, this time though. No. We want to come this other way. Oh, can we not? Is that literally the only way in? Oh, no. What's this one? So we could go in this way. Do we still have to go through this system though? Oh, I found it. No. We go to here, then to here. Okay. A different route today. Good start to the stream. These are, look, I can put my Galente Destroyer book in here because I know I'm going to die. Dude, if this ECM works, though, that would be, no way. No way. No way it works. We are going a dangerous route today. Here's our PvP targeting. Bring our probe scanners down a little bit. I like it kind of like this. Overview can stay big. This can stay big. And drones will be down here then. Different route today. Hopefully, Flycatcher is not running again. By the way, this is what it's going to be like to try to get reaction stuff also. Jumping through, but the ore sites are the outer ring. There's only a couple ways to get in, so they end up being really defended because corporations who are running, you know, ventures for profit run out of a couple ways, right? First off, they're in charge of the blueprints, so the crafting. So if anybody else gets blueprint originals out, that is not good. So we are attempting to invade their space. On top of that, defending. They defend the blueprints to make sure nobody else comes. And then again, a lot of times they have people just running around killing ventures also. Brings the price up. That's what you call a monopoly. It's smart. It also makes it really hard for us to go and get this blueprint original. We're going to take a different route today. Look at that. Okay, we got some of our air awards done there.
Warp drive active.
Up to 19 million. Now, hopefully, we get killed on the way to picking up the blueprint this time, and not on the way out with the blueprint. C'est la vie, though. This is part of playing this solo self-found. You know, we want to be able to make ventures, but it is what it is. So we do have a ganker there. Swamyan. Oh, he's following. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Swamyan. Swamyan. We're in just a beautiful little Mollis, right? No one's going to expect that we're running for blueprints, right? Huh? I'm using this ship like ammunition every day. Just Skimpy.
Warp drive active.
One of these days, it's going to work. And then me and Scampy will be the ones laughing. Yeah! Okay, we got a pirate right here. He's scanning people as they come through. This very well could be blipped here. That's a bummer. That's a pretty big bummer, but we're in 0.6. So I'm just going to warp 2.
Warp drive active.
There's a venture. There was a venture just chilling there. We'll see. I mean, this is essentially the most worthless ship it could possibly be. It's 334,000. Scampy! The luck of the Scampy! Here we go! We have nobody. Okay. There's 3 people in system, so we are going to do a warp 2. And jumping
active.
between spots. I should be using my map to see where this goes. Okay, that's not bad actually. So we might be able to avoid the bubble if there is one. There's a Magus.
Warp drive active.
All right, see what we got. Will he bubble? He will not. Fantastic. We may have jumped around what they were working with there. We have 0 people in system here. Ugh! That's what we're talking about, baby. We're going to have to get pretty lucky to make it through this chain, but at least we're not going that other way this time. There's an ice belt here. There's one person here now. Stand 8. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we have one person. We can't see what they're running. They're not here. So here's the other gate. Darn. There's no real way to get around this bubble here. If there is one. Let's see what happens. We'll just try to hit the angle on it a little bit. It might be the difference between living and dying.
Warp drive active.
Let's see here. Okay, he's not at the gate. That's fantastic. If he is, he's stealth. All right, next jump. There's 5 people in local here. Nobody's here though. So the next system is just right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warp here and then
Warp
there.
drive active.
Because they might have it bubbled between here. There's 5 of them. So we've stepped into their space here. Scan on our way over. Okay.
Warp drive active.
see what we got. They are not on the gate. Sweet. Sweet. They're out doing something else. We had this random ECM. One person in system here. We can't see them. We're going to do a safe jump.
Warp drive
I'm going to go to
active.
here to here so that we don't go straight through. We can't see who they are. We're just trying to stay as safe as possible on these jumps. I don't think he would know what I'm in, but if he's bubbled to, like, usually what people will do is they fly to this station, they align to this one, and then come out a little bit so that they can get me, you know, max range on the bub. But you never know.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what we got. Bishop. Okay. Is he at the gate? He's not. If he is, he's stealthed. Tenant local. Oh no. Nobody here. Okay. Let's take a look at what we have here. There's an Estero. There's a car called Navy issue. So I'm here. I think we warp to within 100 here.
Warp drive active.
We'll avoid any bubbles they would have on either of these sides. We're just doing some triangulation here.
Warp drive active.
Ten people in local. Nobody here. Cool. These guys are farming it up. We got moon miners out. Tommy is in this system. Never trust a Tommy. So we warp from here to here to here just to avoid that straight shot in. We just try to get as much of a triangle angle as we can. Because any ship can blep us. Okay. Nice looking little Navy logistics area there.
Warp drive active.
So I'm looking for a venture blueprint. Okay. Let's see if Tommy's here. He's not. Righto, Tommy. where we start to see the cool gates. Okay, we have Brancas. Security standing 1.1. We are officially in null. So we're heading to here. We can scan. We can see he's in Anarius. Heckin' yeah.
Warp drive active.
He's hauling. We don't need to worry about him. There he is. There he goes. Okay. Can we see who they are? We cannot. Desariah. Okay. We could warp out yonder. There's a moon and stuff out here. So we're going to get kind of an angular movement on this so that we don't jump straight into the bubble. We'd hit the edge of it. Okay, they're not on this stuff out here. And they weren't on the ice. We are attempting to get through these blockades. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. Let's actually set destination to here. So it'll be, once we're in 3K NA, that's the scary jump. Okay, he's not here. That's good. Because people do not like you going into the outer ring. We got, oh, this is it. We are the alone here. Nice.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so the next jump will be to this outer ring and is a scary one. Let's see how we do. Okay, let's see if we can see the venture blueprint yet. We cannot. Okay, there's nobody in the system.
Warp drive active.
Fantastic. How do we know how many people are in each system anyway? Is like it being reported but to the customs office each time somebody jumps in? Can we see it yet? We cannot. Okay. We got a Serpentis Commodore there. We're alone. Oh my god, we can see it. 7 jumps. Let's see what it looks like on the map.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so it is taking us through some nasty places. But we have to get here. Whew. Okay. If we can get unlimited ventures, though, we've done it. Port Admiral there, Serpentis Baron. Nobody in this system.
Warp drive active.
Come on, baby. So, how much is the Pioneer? $34 million. Darn. Okay. Okay, we have nobody in this system also.
Warp drive active.
It is too bad we can't save up for the Pioneer. That's okay. The Venture will be fantastic if we can get out with this Venture. That is a big deal. Big. This is a nice start to the stream also. This is some spooky content. This is, aside from going through Tama,
Warp drive active.
this is probably the most certain death scenario you can do. Yeah, I think we can make Mining Laser 1 already, but what are the there doesn't seem to be anyone around. So we could maybe get some Mining Laser upgrades while we're here. Also, if we're able to get out, Mining Laser upgrades, also blueprint. Oh my gosh, we're alone in this system.
Warp
No
drive
way.
active.
So this is this trail of systems here. This is spooky space. Got a squad leader out here. Okay. Nobody here also.
Warp drive active.
Go, little Mollis! Go! Ah. No way, nobody here.
Warp drive active.
Local here has 14 people. That is to be expected. Okay, let's just try to warp to right away. Doc, get in there. And get out. They see me come in. I'm a different person. They know what I'm up to. And they have to triangulate where I came from.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we made it here. All right, I need to be fast about this before they have a chance to really... Okay, let me buy this. Mining upgrade. Mining upgrades. Mining up. Damn it. That was mining upgrade. Mining laser upgrade. Upgrade 1. It's 250,000. Okay. We get these into the ship. We set our course. Back out. Come on, baby. Undock. Get me out of here. Gotta go fast. Have they found me already?
Warp drive active.
Okay. Scanner probes and a shuttle. So they're definitely active here. Oh, come on, get us out of here. Oh my god.
Warp drive active.
No way we make it out of here. Here's the scary part now. Uh-huh.
It's okay, just stay still.
We are alone here.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Nobody here. Okay, we're making our way out. Now, I believe we needed to go to here. So like this again. There's more Kolksik. Or Kolkset.
Warp drive active.
Go ahead and save that. We come to do some danger mining. We're probably going to need some of that for some upgrades. Which, now that I have this, if I can get out with this venture blueprint, then we can just come straight back and do some danger mining right at those spots until we leave. Burps. We're alone here. Also,
Warp drive active.
good morning. We're jumping through spooky space today. We made it down to the outer ring. Now we have to make it out of the outer ring. And I'll probably end up doing the same thing eventually once I save up enough ISK to go back and get the Pioneer also, and so on. It's just, we're just going to grow in wealth and strength on this character. And the first step is getting this mother adventure blueprint out. So when you're doing dangerous jumps like this, the main things you're looking at: local, to see if there's anybody else around. That is the most important thing. Then, if there is other people around, taking steps to make sure you don't get blapped. Especially in a little turd ship like I'm running. Doesn't even have anything on it. I have an ECM because I had one in my inventory. Right? Nobody in here either.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we're alone here also. This isn't the dangerous systems
drive
to try to
active.
get out of. We're getting there though. So this system, the TXW going to low sec, that is going to be a dangerous system. So we'll keep our eyes peeled, making our way downtown. Okay, I'm alone here also. Checked local. There's no other
Warp
players.
drive active.
There was players last time we came through here, so we did an angular jump just to make sure we don't get blipped, bubbed. Okay, we are alone here also.
Warp drive active.
Fantastic news. Is it going to route me correctly? It is. Okay. Nobody here either.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we are jumping to low sec now. We got a bit of low sec to get through still. This was a hell of a run. This is the furthest we've made it so far. We got Tommy in here still. We weren't sure what Tommy was up to, so we'll do a jump around just like we did before.
Warp drive active.
And as I'm flying through, I'll scan to see if we can't find him. I just don't know what Tommy's up to. He could have a bubble between the two gates and just be catching flies as they come through, which is us. Warp
drive active.
So we're just doing an angular jump around, going straight between gate to gate right now. Just taking every step we can to try not to get smacked with our blueprints. He's not here. That's great. Tommy's up to something, but we don't know what. Okay, we have 8 in local here. Nobody along this gate, which is a good sign. We want to get to here. We do not want to jump straight there.
Warp drive
We're going to
active.
kind of hit an angle to here. It's kind of hits between these 2 gates, but our angle might be okay. We don't know what these 8 people are up to. One's in a car call Navy issue. Still within our range here.
Warp drive active.
Customs office. Can we see the gate from here? We can. Okay. So he could be in a car call Navy issue, but that's all that would be at the gate. Okay. First spot of low sec. Made it through. Second spot. We have nobody on the gate. We have 4 people in system. We don't want to probably jump like this. So what we'll do, we'll warp to within 100 here and kind of come in from the back side of this gate, flying straight through. They could have something right here or right here or right here set up, and just catching flies as they fly through the system. This is a heck of a system to try to fly through. Look at that. This separates everything over here. Okay, we've got nobody out here with us. So there's nobody on these belts or anything like that.
Warp drive
So
active.
I'll work back. And as we get close, we'll hit the scan so we know what we're in for. Not here. Fantastic. Okay, another spot of low sec done. We have a few more. There is 7 people in local here. There's nobody on this gate. Again, we can't see the other gate. So we'll come out here to the business tribunal and we'll kind of angle
Warp
jump.
drive active.
This is going to be our best angle to try to get out of here. It is the same people essentially who were in here before. Okay, we have one guy out here in a venture. So that's one of them. Frog NT. See, so you don't want to name your ship the same as your character unless your
Warp drive active.
corp would like that, right? So that they can track everybody. But that could be what's happening here. Oh, nobody here. Fantastic. Okay. So you can see who's going to be on gate well before you land there, just by using that trick. And then you kind of know what you're in for. I mean, this is the start of our blueprint running. We have Carrie. who was in the system before. We don't really have a good jump to get around anything that they would have. We're gonna still do it just to be
Warp drive
cautious.
active.
So we're gonna go from here to here instead of straight through. Let's see if we can scan Carrie down as we're coming through. We don't know what Carrie's up to.
Warp drive active.
And we can actually see the gate now. So that also tells us I could descan to see if she's at that gate from that position. So important stuff to know. We figured out she was not there. Okay, we're alone in this system. We're able to warp straight through.
Warp drive active.
This next system is the big bad one. This comes from high sec to low sec. It's the only real connection, unless you were to go this way. So these ones are generally the ones that are kind of looked after. We'll see. There's 2 people. Nobody on this gate. Can we see the other gate? We cannot see either of the other 2 gates. So we're going to get a little closer. I think if we warp within 100 of this,
Warp drive active.
then we'll be able to see if they're over here, first of all. There's 2 of them. And, oh, we got hit and run. We have a squall. That's good. Squall is a hauler. So
Warp drive
there's just
active.
1 person left here now. It looks like that other guy was hauling. Now, as we come closer, scan, he's not on that gate. So that's great. There we have it. Don't know what he's up to, but he's not gate camping here. Now, we're not out of the green yet. However, we're in high sec now.
Warp drive active.
We got in, we got our blueprints, and we got out. We got mining laser upgrade 1. We got venture blueprint out of low sec. Out of the outer ring. That was a hell of a run. Dude chilling in his capsule right there. He's autopiloting. Wherever he just died from, he just raged, went into his kitchen, started cooking some food or something. And the only thing I'm looking at now is if we have suspects over here on the left in local. If we don't, I'm just kind of jumping gate to gate now. We're in high sec. 0.6 space, 0.5 space. Good deal. We made it out of the outer ring. And that is fantastic. So I threw 2 ships as ammo into the outer ring to try to get a blueprint out. We lost both of them. This is the 3rd one. And these ships were costing me an arm and a leg. Okay, it's worth 4 million ISK now that I have the venture blueprint. It's usually worth 300K. Okay, just a little mollusk, you know, little crappy mollusk. It's got some stability, got an afterburner, and that's it. And I put this ECM on here. Who knows? They could have gotten us out of a hairy situation. I don't know. Like, we would have to get really lucky. We don't have skills in it at all. But the fact that we can cook up our own ventures now is huge. Look what it costs. It costs nothing. We can make our own ventures. We can make our own mining laser upgrades, and we can make our own mining lasers. We're in the mix now. That is it. I get this one back home. That is, we've stapled a spot in New Eden that cannot be removed.
Warp drive active.
And that means anything that we do from here is just progress. So this is a big day for SSF. Solo self-found hero.
Warp drive active.
There is a suspect in this system, 2 of them. They are here, Tristan's. Maybe not. They were somewhere there.
Warp drive active.
I cannot believe it.
Warp drive active.
I cannot believe it. We made it. We freaking made it. Took us 3 ships.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
You can't pull this stuff out of this system now. They could kill 100 ventures in a row. We can keep coming back now, baby. And there you have it. I don't need another venture right now. So for industry and blueprints, I'm actually gonna get that venture researched, material efficiency, and we're gonna put 3 days on it. I have 2 ventures right now. That's just gonna cook for a while. I don't think I'm gonna need to do time efficiency at all. I'm not looking to make a profit. They're all for me, right? However, 2 things need to happen. This guy, XP1, he made a run. He gets a new title. Holy dude. And I need a soda. Oh. Alright.
What now?
You gotta do me like this. This is all your fault.
No, it's Candy's fault for getting you a massage.
Dead candy. Oh, the show fun pee.
Next time, tell her don't use don't have her get you
Soda.
one of them German big ass German women for a massage.
Alright, let's check and see what we have here. We have some stuff one jump away. This 0.5, that's 7 jumps away. Let's set the destination on that. Where are we going through to? That could be a border ore site. But I think we did some mining yesterday. I'd like to just get back out in the Algos and do some mission running. I think it's a good idea. Who do we have missions for right now? Could do Interbus. Sasha's Nation. Can we do level 1? Can we start doing Serpentis stuff out here? I think it's, let's see just what we have for chemical tech. I think the blueprints, what is the name of that faction that we need? It's chemical tech, a part of it. Let's see. LP Steve, LP store that has Pioneer Consortium. Upwell. Eve Upwell. LP. Never marks and loyalty points. This is the Eve Online one. Let's do the loyalty point database for Upwell. I think this is one of them. Chemical tech. Let's just go there. I think it's one. I can't remember for sure. I don't remember how to look it up. But let's go there and let's check out their LP. Also, I could do faction warfare right now. Zoom. I could go to that LP store and get some Federation Navy hobgoblins. May.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so wallet, LP, overview, the Federal Defense Union, LP store is in here. Okay. Hold on. Let's stop by here, Greg.
Warp drive active.
Because we need some celebration. We need some celebration. I don't know if we can do these Edencom ones. I'm not. Edencom forward post. What ship?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Recommended is Tech 1 cruisers. Battle cruisers. I don't think we should try that in our little baby Algos. Okay. I think we have to take these drones and we have to put them in the item hanger. And then go to the LP store. This we could get, but I don't think we can make it. Yeah, it requires PI and reactions, so we won't be able to do that. If we go to Hob, come on. Oh, restore affordable, only show all. Can we not afford the Hobgoblin? 5-time Hobgoblin 1. Okay, so we need to 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to repackage these. And then stack all. And now we should be able to. There we go. So 3 million ISK, 3,000 LP. There we go. We have 5 Federation Navy Hobgoblins now. And I'm just going to leave these Hobgoblins here. Just so we know that this is where we can buy them. Hey, 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 hey! We got Federation Navy! Okay. Back to Chemtech.
Warp drive active.
We'll move them to a new group that's just Hobie. See, we spent some loyalty points, we spent some ISK. Well, you gotta spend ISK to make ISK, you know what I'm saying? Our 30-day income is 57 million. Pretty good, actually. For a brand new character. Not too shabby, man. Also, that's over 30 days. The characters only existed for a couple. 10? So, 57 million in 10 days.
Active.
I would argue is pretty good for a new character. That's not even what our main goal is. If it was, we would be focused on way more stuff. And also, I'm not selling anything on the market. So that's huge. Huge. Absolutely massive, huge,
Docking permission
unbelievable.
requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, let's see what this loyalty point store has at Chemical Tech. Let me just filter. Oh, no, filter. Let's go like Blueprint. It's the exact same stuff. God, that's so annoying. Oh, there is a Consortium Venture issue Blueprint and a Pioneer Consortium issue. It takes those PI and everything, though. So we just don't have those PI. Here's the Vexor Navy issue, though. Brutix also. What else? So we've got some oculars, some, okay. And we have industry, metallurgy, reprocessing. A lot of like bean counter type stuff. So this is like a bunch of LP stuff for like industry. Did I get a refresh on that Theaters of War thing? The overview campaigns? Build Pioneers. Destroy Kaldari. Okay, so I don't have a lot of these done. Capture defend complexes could be awesome. Look at that, 225,000. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We want to be doing agency work. I forgot what Rotten Shipyards was. So let's go there quick. I think we've been doing missions for Rotten Shipyards already. So let's just take a look. This is what you want to do before you just start doing missions. You want to make sure you're doing missions with that have rewards that are going to kind of align towards where you're going.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, Rotten Shipyards is going to have some gas harvesting stuff. They got a lot of stuff here, I know that. So they have Federation Navy stuff also. That's big. I'm looking for plugins though. So mining plugins, hard gas ice harvesting plugins. But they do have these like cybernetic. So +1 to intelligence, slot 4. Let's just I'm gonna keep working with these guys because this is big. Yeah. Okay, so I ran out of LP there. We're gonna do some more LP missions for them. We're gonna start plugging in some implants again. With a smile. I wonder if we can do level 2s. Probably. Let's go for Rodden Shipyard's level 2s. Give them a go.
Warp drive active.
I think we can do level 2s. I'm gonna push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. We got our Federation Navy. We got our Shadow Serpentis armor repairer. We're ready. We're ready.
Warp drive active.
This one. Sometimes I get a little bit of an inkling about chatters, and unfortunately, often they
Warp
tend
drive
to be
active.
AI or AI art salesman or something like that, especially if they can't hear.
Docking permission
Where
requested.
are you from?
Docking request
Congo.
accepted.
Congo. You ready? Level 2 missions? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Warp drive active.
Yes, absolutely. Sure. Yeah, you can ask me something. That'd be wonderful.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Oh, like a banner. No. No. Thank you. I'm not looking to grow at all. See? Okay. Let's see if we can do these. I think we got it. I think we got it. Put some tracking on. These guys can hit from range, man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's the traders at?
I don't know. I don't have one next to me.
Where you been? Where's your whole brother?
Rogue pirate escort. They're getting through my shields. Wow, 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 wow.
Where's he at? I'll find him.
Okay, they are hitting me. Okay, they're missing me. I'm not going fast enough, I guess. Oh, and
Where you been?
they're not hitting me enough for me to care that much about armor repping at the moment. Yeah, he's missing me, so I ain't missing you at all. Oh, he hit me there. We'll do a round of rep. Okay. Next round. Oh, that was it? Sweet. Oh, armor's full up. Oh, I do need rig stuff. Is this a micro warp drive? It's just an afterburner. I was like, man, we are slow. Man, why do I have just an afterburner on this? To be cap stable or something? We're cap stable. I probably can swap this. We'll go ahead and start our salvaging process. We need some salvage. We need some salvage. We'll break those down. We are making rigs. Can't I make the salvager one? Don't tell me that was out there. It's just pretty close here. Okay. Couple jumps away. I think I have it already. Could be wrong. You're just a hideaway. Oh, I think since we're just chilling, now is probably a good idea to put on some gaming music. You know what I'm saying? Soft acoustic guitar or Night's Quiet Memory. Ooh.
Wow. What's that?
That is some perfect ambiance music for our quest to greatness. Okay, maybe I need to upgrade my salvaging before we start doing this stuff. All right, we're just gonna loot this stuff. It's got one more shot. You gonna get it? Nope. Better luck next time, nerd.
What are you doing? Just trying to relax. We just sitting back here last night. Right there.
Uh-huh. 50 MN. Put that micro warp drive on here. Let's go to this hideaway.
Warp drive active.
Well, you done ticked off the drones now. I need to quit salvaging with this civilian salvager and put a proper salvager on before I start trying to do this. Get it? You got a couple things. How are my salvaging skills looking? Salvaging, I have up to 3. Not bad.
Warp drive active.
Good morning, by the way.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Just the lovely grind of some LP and some
Bulb drive
S
active.
to just celebrate the venture blueprint we were able to pull out of the outer ring today. On our solo self-found journey.
NetCredit is here to say yes to a personal loan or line of credit when other lenders say
Gross. Gross. Don't have ads on this channel. Gross. What are they running out here? Kuros. Oh, there's an Orca. Cool.
Bulb drive active.
Let's go here instead. Maybe they don't have them. Hey, this actually shows stuff now. Look at that. They've gotten advanced. I was gonna say, I swear I launched those. If the channel grows a little bit, I'll add some ad-free YouTubeage. Oh, we have a cargo container. Boom! These dog tags are actually good. We're going to need some higher level ones. 130k there from bounties. Yeah, we need a few of these. fried interfaces, stuff like that for our rigs that we found. We're kind of doing everything in this playthrough. So. Okay, that's it. We got drones in. Let's rock.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We need to go pick up these militants and then drop them back off here. Just some nice steady isk making.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
We might do these three also here. Just chance of getting some decent stuff. The drone ones, we could get the Sisters of Eve stuff. In which case, we build Sisters of Eve ships and go that route. There's an acceleration gate on this one. Also a chance of escalation, where we could get some
Warp
Dead
drive
Space stuff.
active.
Very cool. Heck 8. Okay. Throwing a little bit of stuff at us this time. I actually want the rogues over. Oop, no, hijackers over here. Break my. Oh, it's too far away. Alright, let's pulse towards these dudes a little bit. I want to knock these guys out before we deal with the big boys. Oh, this guy we can go after. Good luck, boys. I can actually stop here. Let my drones kind of knock these boys out. I just locked the pyroxers. Okay. So the personnel transport over here is actually getting closer. They are targeting my drones. We want to get this guy. And then this guy. And then we can head over to the transport and the hijacker. Let's get the hijacker first, actually. See, we're kind of knocking them out in the ways that they're going to be coming after us. So next we have these. We just locked something. So these hijackers are going to be next. They are targeting the drones. And I could pull them in because my drones are expensive, but they are pretty strong. So I'm actually going to bring the drones back now. We're taking some damage there. And what that'll do is it'll draw everybody else to our location here. Oh, we got the Plagueio class again. So we're just going to go ahead and kill these rogues. Then the personnel transport. I'm gonna head up towards this fella. And we can start blasting him. There we go. Okay, we actually want to make our way up towards this guy. He probably had some decent stuff. If anything, he'll have the best stuff of all of them. He had metal scraps. What I tell you, amazing. Those pyroxers here. It's not one of the things we need, right? It is. I wonder how long it takes for this to go away. Mission will despawn. Within 3 to 5 minutes. That'll be good for breaking down. A couple nice pitfall warp disruption field generators we can go ahead and get rid of. At some point we should just be dropping them. We will catch the flies. We got the militants. That was the mission. More militants. Fantastic. These Gaussian mining lasers can be good if you have time, as they have residue probability 0%. Good to know. You see these Gaussian, you know their residue is 0%. Residue just means how much of the asteroid you'll lose. This is our Kernite Omber site. I was just checking in here to see if we, this might be a border site. You can see the border sites there. I think we needed some of these fried interfaces. So that's great.
Warp drive active.
It's a nice quick mission. We can get some drone salvage, and we can knock out some of these and get a chance of escalation. Glad we picked up these Federation Navy hobgoblins. Using that faction warfare LP for something positive, because it'll take a while for us to be able to craft the hobgoblin twos.
Warp drive active.
Perfect. Hit a good stretch here. Stretch break. Everybody stop. Stretch.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, back's good. Back's good. Destroy the source of the broadcasts. I'm gaining some more LP with Rod and Shipyards. We're back up to 606. That's good.
Warp drive active.
Just do some multitasking here. Got a wormhole. Might as well just scan it down. We have a combat site. Oh, we need to destroy the fuel depot. It's a Serpentis lookout. Can we do a Serpentis lookout? I don't know. Let's try. We'll just scan this bad boy down. Kaboom! Fireworks in the background there. There we have it. Pull back in your probes. We'll go to the Serpentis lookout. We'll leave those wrecks. That's fine. They didn't have anything good anyway. I know it. Somehow. We only have 8 probes in this, so we'll just go ahead and reload those. We still have 10 militants. That's good. I'm sure they'll be fine. Goodbye, militants.
Warp drive active.
Godspeed. just miss me with his missile? Orca is scanning, looks like. If somebody is. We'll take your rockets there, bud. Ooh, we get a big kaboom. Boom! Yeah, I thought that
Warp
was
drive
Feldspar.
active.
Okay. We're smart about this. We should be fine. We'll kind of kite out this way. They haven't started shooting my drones yet, which is good. These guys moving? Not really. Means we can come this way. And we can send out this way. We'll just slow boat this actually. They are starting to shoot my drones a little bit. That's okay. We'll be able to knock them out pretty fast. Okay. These guys are working their way in. Let's bring in drones for now. Okay. Can't quite engage them yet. He's getting hurt by something. They're kind of slow boating towards me, which is just fine. We're doing some salvage. We'll burn once towards him. Matter of fact, I think we can get to these and them at the same time. There we have it. Go ahead and stop there. Oh, I grabbed Veldstar. I'm actually going to pull my drones back. They are getting shot at now. We've got the rest of these guys. So they'll get pulled back. Everybody starts aggroing onto me now. And then we can put the drones back out. This generally works. Let's see if it worked. We can start targeting these other fellas now too. Okay. They're shooting this drone, so I'm gonna just bring him back. So we'll bring drones back in now. We got the rest of our friends on their way. This just prevents us from having to repair our drones. Drone combat used to be hilariously easy. They've made it a little more difficult, and just a little. If you're trying to do drone stuff in wormholes, that gets pretty difficult pretty fast now. But these missions are great. Okay. What do we have here? We have a bunker. We have solar harvesters. Ah, this was 100 meters away. Got it. With some amber, some feldspar. Starbase shield generators. Sometimes you can have things you want to pay attention to on these missions. There can be some storage stuff that can end up being really good. Looks like we're just kind of chilling here, but yeah, if you do see like Serpentis storage facility or something like that, blow it up. There's some stuff in there. Almost every time. This Serpentis lookout is still here. Yeah, we could even just blow this up for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Could have some stuff. It looks like a storage facility. So that triggered an escalation. I don't know if we are going to be able to do the escalation, but it's worth a shot. We're going to know as soon as we land. If it says 5 out of 10 DED, we are going to know that we cannot do this escalation. So actually killing that thing up there was what triggered us to be able to do this escalation, which is great. We might end up having to dump some of this, but that's okay. We can dump the ammo if we get some decent stuff. And now we are going to fly to our escalation. That's kind of why we do these sites. Yes, they can have some good loot, but they always have a chance to escalate. So those end up being sometimes big, very big.
Warp drive active.
Well, if it says DED 4 of 10 or 5 of 10 or, you know, we just have to leave right away. But it's worth poking our head in, you know, taking a look around a little bit.
Warp drive active.
does say difficulty level 3. That could be too difficult for us. Still worth poking our head in, taking a look.
Warp drive active.
It's going to be close. If we manage drone control properly, we might be able to get away with it.
Warp
Oh,
drive
who's this?
active.
Moonlight? What? Moonlight Query? Interesting. Oh. Hitting a stretch. Good time to stretch.
Warp drive active.
Use the restroom quick. Okay.
Warp drive
I
active.
might be able to do this. 2 hour and 14 minute session here. That's pretty good. I will do some uploads today onto my YouTube also. I'm getting a little behind.
Warp drive
Almost there.
active.
We've got to go to Palma. We've got to go to Malma. There's a lot of 0.5 systems right here. There is a border site right here that is worth looking into these. Crocite, Dark Ochre, Ithrium, Yttrium, Ducinium. Those are the kind of things you want to look for when you're in these 0.5 systems, because that's going to be a huge thing. And if you hang around, you kind of jump your fleets between these 0.5 systems. Here it is. Empire Border Rare Asteroids. There's a lot of stuff there. We do have 10 people here. Look, Pioneer, Pioneer, Hulk, Hulk, Porpoise, Procurer. Okay? These guys are on it. But if you can spot those fast, you can make enough money mining to pay for your Omega doing that. That is the way to do it. That really is, unless you're going to go into low sec, that is the way that you can do it with those ores. So if you know where they spawn, which we could mark this area, Let's see what this says.
Warp drive active.
Is it going to tell me on my way in? This might be a little iffy, fellas and ladies. But we'll give it a go. I'll have to pay attention a little bit. Okay. We've got some Corellis. I'm actually going to start moving away from them right away, and we're going to burn away from them. I'm just aligned to a point in space. We're running, and because they're going to start hitting us pretty hard because we're in range of them. We'll get our tracking rolling too. If I can get far enough away while killing these, see that how they're getting into my armor now. We're going to start armor repping, and we will see if we can do this. Okay, looking good so far. Looking real good so far. Okay, I'm kind of knocking out these catalysts first. They're going to be a broad amount of the damage that we're going to be running into. And these protectors and defenders are almost nothing, right? We'll then get the Shadow Serpentis agent after that. And honestly, yeah, we can probably turn back now. Because the bulk of the damage is gone. We can start looting these guys. Oh yeah. Ikara probably could have read that, but it is what it is. We'll start wrapping again. Okay, we have an expiration date on this. Huge group of ships departing. Okay. Escalations are revealed. Okay. That's okay. We're armor repping. We're going to relax here after this too, just to get some of our shields regenerated a little bit. We do like these Serpentis tags. They're big. I need my shields regenerated, and I need my capacitor, most importantly, regenerated before we just jump into this next zone. So we're going to go ahead and loot this stuff, let this capacitor get back around to here, and let the shields get back around to here, basically, also. And we'll jump into the next spot. Did I just get a mid-grade? I don't even have the cybernetics for this. Oh! Holy. Okay. That's a big snag. I wouldn't have been able to get those otherwise because of how we're doing this playthrough. So, that mid-grade implant we just picked up is big. And actually, since we're just kind of cruising along here, I'm going to loot this. And then we're going to head here. And I'm going to get Cybernetics 3 moved up so that tomorrow we can put that in. What a great find. Really good. We got a faction mid-grade thing that we can plug in. And if I try to hit plug in now, we can't, I believe, so. Yeah, we need that Cybernetics 3. Really good find. Definitely worth coming to this. And so set effect, it gives plus 10% bonus to the strength of all snake implant secondary effects. So if we have snake ones, it'll give them plus 10%. It's a slot 3. We'll be able to fit that tomorrow. It also gives plus 3 to willpower, which is great. It's going to cut our time down pretty nicely. Okay. We're about up to here. We're going to get the shield up a little higher. It could make a difference. Okay. So what I'll do is we might have to end up leaving and coming back. Let's give it a go.
Warp drive active.
We should not be able to do this really in this Algos. I'll try my best. And we essentially just have to hope we are not instantly surrounded. Okay, so we're in the middle of 2 warehouses. I'm going to start burning out. I believe as we attack one of these warehouses, we're going to burn this way. They are going to pop out. Just be ready to target. Is it really just warehouses and loot from here? That would be good. I love that there's just random Veldspar and stuff out in these missions. Okay. What's going on here? We are doing damage to the warehouse. Why is it not showing? Does it really have that many hit points? That was odd. Really? Well, I didn't expect this. These warehouses are so tanky. Here, can we drain the warehouses? Yeah, this thing is so tanky. 98% of armor remaining. I guess we can try the other warehouse. I think it's going to be the same though. That's unfortunate. It would take us an hour to get through the armor of these warehouses. So there's just these 2 warehouses and Veldspar out here. And I just do not have the time to burn through that ridiculous amount of armor. this place looks exactly the same. Okay, this one looks to have less armor. That's good.
Skill training completed.
Look at that. We're getting actually through this warehouse. That's great. And these warehouses generally will have stuff in them. So I know it might seem like I'm burning some time. Just killing these. And it might be taking forever. We'll go ahead and claim that. Actually, did that take up space? We might not have wanted to do that. Oh, okay. It's not in here. Earn 50. Look at it. We got all these done? Cool. We got those. Oh. I got the whole track done. So we got the entire track done. We got another 150,000 skill points. That's great. Did they go straight in? They did. We're back up to 877,000. Look at that. That's fantastic. So, we'll see if this is worth killing. I'm going to go ahead and guess that it is. We're at 87%. That is fantastic. Another 150,000 skill points added to our list. Cybernetics is going to be done by tomorrow. Gosh, how much is this? 149k. We could do Command Center Upgrades 4 and start PI tomorrow. Sounds like kind of a cool idea. firing off, getting PI started this early. Our character is, what, 2 weeks old? So, 2 weeks old character. Pretty good. Ooh, rain is really coming down out there. Cool. My car's getting a car wash. We're currently destroying a warehouse in an escalation area. %63 structure. Oh, now's probably a good time to hop up, do some stretching. Good stretch. Solid. 54% structure. I can't believe we got the venture blueprint out today of the outer ring. That was awesome. At some point here, I'm going to have enough ISK to go back and get the Pioneer. But venture is going to allow us to do a lot. So. But skilling up tomorrow for PI sounds pretty good, actually. I think we have enough ISK to get it rocking and rolling. If I remember right, there what command centers? What else is skills? So one command center. Ooh, okay, here they are, 81,000 from NPCs. Not bad, right? Yeah, 81,000. So those command centers will allow us to get started, and then you use ISK to upgrade those command centers and build on the planet. So I think at least with 14 million, we probably could get a drill rocking and rolling tomorrow, and go from there. start building towards, I would like to build towards the Navy issue ships. So, and that would include these venture consortium issue and stuff also. But if we can move towards the Vexor, that would be amazing. And you can see an industry that we are going to need. Auto integrity preservation. So, we need super tinsel plastics and nanites for this one. So at a minimum, we can start there and start doing bacteria. So, one thing at a time, right? Start doing bacteria. Get some bacteria. You know, and then from there, get reactive metals, which means we need some base metals, right? Just start slow, work our way up. We are nearly done blowing this warehouse to smithereens. I wonder about the scripts for this. Like a tracking speed script. Can we do like a tracking speed script blueprint? Yeah, look at that. It's only 2 jumps away, 1.5 million, and we could make these with just some random stuff here. And then we would have scripts all the time for these tracking links. Do I have a tracking link? Blueprint. I don't. So I think I know where to get them. Because I think tracking links would be great to use with these. I really like these. I also could start doing target painting too. It's usually I use it for missiles, but it could work for drones also. Okay. We are down. Give me the info. 12% structure remaining. Now this ends up being pretty boring. I'm sitting here destroying this warehouse. But some of the best items I've ever gotten come out of destroying these. Sometimes there's nothing. Sometimes there's a bunch of dead space stuff and like really, really good stuff. And this is an escalation. So I'm going to take the time. Knock it out. Because we're relying a lot on drops. Pretty much exclusively. If I could get some crazy blueprint, this is where it's going to come from, right? Down to 1%. And as it explodes, I'm going to move my drones to the other thing. Because it is going to explode. Groovy. We zapped this thing out of existence. Now, it did not drop a container at all, so we know we can get out of here. And I think we're completed here. We are completed here. So we were able to do the level 3 kind of with ease, so that's good.
Drive active.
And I would say it was worth it. We were able to pick up this mid-grade snake, Gamma, which we'll be able to use tomorrow. good find, a faction implant. That's why we do those.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Back is doing good. Back is doing good today. Alright, escalation was a success. There's no way we would have been able to craft this. Can you even craft this? I don't think so. I think this is an only found item.
Warp drive active.
We got the mid-grade snake. Would be a nice boost. And finally head back to where we're doing missions.
Warp drive active.
And this was a slot 3. Just want to make sure I don't buy one right now. Slot 3, yes. So I have a slot 4, I believe. There we go. I have one slot 4, so I'll get a slot. Maybe I can find a slot 1 that I can pick up from the LP store, just to help some of my stats along. Now that we've done the travel to head down to the outer ring, I don't have to worry about my clone dying for a couple minutes, at least. I mean, tomorrow I might just decide to do faction warfare also, so I could just die tomorrow. But we'll have some stuff plugged in. It's just a rotation.
Warp drive
Do some
active.
missions, plug in some injections, and then Eco die. And then do it again. Did get a copper tag also, a silver tag. That's good.
Warp drive active.
Some stuff we'll be able to break down. I'm actually probably going to plug this micro warp drive into this ship when we land instead of using what I'm using. I just like the micro warp drives. I should still be cap stable. The ship scanner. Cool, we did get another tracking AML compact again. Cool. So I think I will pick up the scripts blueprint also. We can start making some scripts too. Why not?
Warp drive active.
We'll probably do the tracking scripts.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Start a conversation. And complete that mission. We got 89 more LP. I'm looking to plug in something else. Okay, we need 750 actually. So I am just shy. I need to do one more mission. We need a Galente politician.
Warp drive active.
Let's go scoop up this politician. Oh, I did get some shadow charges. Cool. These are longer range, right? No, 0% bonus. We just do a lot of kinetic damage.
Warp drive active.
Go scoop up a politician, bring him home.
Warp drive active.
They made us jump kind of far for this mission. Some drone clusters here, though. We need a chance for escalation again. Get 2 escalations within an hour. That'd be great.
drive active.
Some missiles we can break down. We got a multi-frequency M we can break down. Give us some decent stuff, some Zydrine.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Nab up this politician and head home. Is he in my item hanger? He is. Well, how much space does one politician take up? 2 M3. 2 M3. Just trying to gauge how much that is. I wonder if a politician takes up as much space as a Marine. Probably not. Or probably. I actually had us transporting for this
Warp drive active.
So we'll knock out 3 of 3 today. What are you working on here? You bugged? Here we go.
Warp drive active.
Since we're transporting, we'll do the micro warp drive Dreadnought. We don't have a cloak.
Warp drive active.
We'll get this politician safely where he belongs.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We'll finish 3 of 3 here.
Warp drive
Look at all these
active.
hulks. It's here. Is there an anomaly here? There is not. There's all Morsonite next. Okay, so they're all probably going for the Morsonite. Yeah, they're all the same fleet here. Cool to see those big mining fleets come through. I can always appreciate those guys. It's a nice way to play the game.
Warp drive active.
So is the Moissanite here then? No. There's one more jump that other way. So let's scan it down. How is our air career program going? I do need to get some more pyroxers and kernite for the industrialist. That enforcer knocked out. Explorer we must be getting close to also. Especially because we've been traveling in nullsec a lot and stuff like that. We do need to scan more wormholes. So that's something we could do tomorrow, say while we're doing other stuff. You destroy this Caldari Starbase control tower. Is it this? Just Caldari Tower? Yeah, type Caldari Starbase control. Just need to knock out these punks that are in the way. What do we have down here? Oh, this ship is still blowing up. Might as well salvage these bad boys. Caldari Tower is only 3,000 meters away. I don't know if that is going to hit us or not. Let's see. Big ol' explosion. Kaboom. Oh, got us a little bit.
Warp drive active.
Got some more Rodden shipyards. That'll give us, we're at 763 now. We can plug in something else.
drive active.
And we have something for our 3 and our 4. So let's find something for slot 1 or 2. Just get our stats up a little bit. Eventually we'll be getting the bigger injectors. But for the time being, we're going to spend our LP
Docking permission requested. Docking
on
request
the
accepted.
750 ones, the smaller ones. Okay. Complete that mission. See, these will be the better ones. The +4 bonus to intelligence. They do require 12,000 LP. Right now we're buying the 750 ones, which are right here. So I believe we bought this one. Spot floor, integrated memory would be in slot 2. So let's go ahead and get that. And we'll come back for the more expensive ones at some point. I just need something to get my plugs filled.
Warp drive active.
So we're back actually up to 13.7 million. Not too bad considering we bought blueprints today. I think it would be a good idea to do faction warfare again. However, I think tomorrow will be shorter and it'll just be an ore day. When I get home here, I am going to check and make sure there's not a border site nearby, because if there is, we'll take the Pioneer out quick. It's always something worth checking if you live near a border site, or possible border site. Check it out. Just check this right here. Resource harvesting ore anomalies. And we see that in 2 jumps there is an ore anomaly, so we'll see what's there. Well, yesterday I found one essentially before anybody else did, so I got a lot of rare ores. The Venture blueprint that we picked up today actually makes it so we can do some danger mining, which I know I just got my stuff plugged in, but it's not that expensive stuff.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
I think if we were smart, which I think we will be, tomorrow will be a day of mining. We do have a tracking computer blueprint. We have a mining laser upgrade 1. So let's build a couple of those. It'll take 24 minutes. A couple more minor ones. I think we have a couple, but let's get a couple more. 'Cause at some point we're going to be making our ventures. Here's our multi-spectrum energized membranes. Vexor is something we picked up. This is why we're going to be mining tomorrow. We want to pick this stuff up. And we are getting there, actually. I can build this now. We just need to do a little bit more salvaging. Did we have a salvager one? I think it's probably a good idea to pick up a salvager one blueprint. How far away is that? Salvager 1 blueprint. It's 2 jumps away. Let's just go ahead and get this. Well, I'm going to check real quick in the agency. We have one belt here in this system that has some Omber 3 grade. It wouldn't be the worst idea to pop out and get that, but I think tomorrow is going to be our mining day. The salvaging, however, needs to happen. So let's go over and get our salvager
Warp drive active.
because we don't have that yet. Manufacture an item was on our list for today. That's good. We have 20,000 Paragon, which I believe you can just 7 jumps away. We could spend that. We could spend, some of our marks at some point. I think we can get lots of Skinner type content. We are in point 4. I actually wasn't even paying attention. We're going to a
Warp
point
drive
4.
active.
Probably should have dropped off my stuff at home. It is what it is. We die, it'll just really force our hand to have a mining day tomorrow. Okay, nobody's on this side. That's probably good. See what we have on the other side here. We have just Galente infrastructure. That's probably a good thing.
Warp drive active.
Oh, we have incursion happening here. Cool. Capsule interface detected. 50% reduction in Concord bounties. We did choose to live
Docking
in
permission requested. Docking
a
request
spooky bit
accepted.
of space. So we'll get our salvager 1 blueprint. Which is from an NPC. And then, ooh, a small tackle blueprint would be cool. Here's a salvager 1. A drone blueprint, that'd be cool. We have salvage drone operation. We have salvaging, which we already have. dunk the salvage drones. Let's just head. I know we're having our fun.
Warp drive active.
Uh-oh. Got a little stuck there. We got a Reaper here.
Warp drive active.
That's good. Got ourselves a Salvager 1 blueprint. That's going to help for the future so we can stop using civilian salvage modules.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
We'll be able to plug in our Snake Gamma right after this. You know, if I view market details and I type in Snake. Okay, so we really just have the Snake ones then. Okay.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
See, there's the rattlesnake.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Okay. This is great. We can drop all this in our item hanger. We got some more shadow charges. We got our Federation Navy drones today. I don't think this needs to be repaired at all. It doesn't. So we did well there. As far as industry, I also would like to get that Salvager 1, just some material efficiency running. And I believe I am going to make one tomorrow to replace this one off of here. So we'll just go there. Tracking computer, we also can do some material because we have 4 spots. Any of our other blueprints we could work at a little bit. The old Algos. I only have one of them, so I don't want to get too hefty here. We're going to do a day and 19 hours on that. Just a little bit of a longer one. I'm not going to be running the Algos tomorrow, so that's probably good. Unwicker warp drive. Just a basic one. We can craft a couple of. That sounds like a smart idea. I'm a fan. And our drone damage amplifiers. Do we have any yet? Let's go ahead and stack all these. We do. So I have a compact drone damage amplifiers. So that's good. Probably don't need more of those right now. actually think I'm looking pretty good. Can't do any of other stuff just yet. As far as jobs on research, am I still up? I am. Okay, great. So I think it's worth going through the item hanger real quick and just reprocessing the modules and stuff that we know we're not going to need. So any of these, this, we're not doing missiles at all right now. We are not really using any other hobgoblins or drones at the moment. We do have 3 of these 100mm rolled tungstens. Let's take a couple of them. We probably don't need that much. It's the expanded cargo hold thing I'm really just thinking about just getting rid of. Most of these, this compressed coil gun we can get rid of. Got some electron blasters. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We have some warp disruptors, some warp scramblers. We'll get rid of these 2, and these 2. And then these. Well, that looks okay. Let's just reprocess all that. 204,000. Just to get some decent stuff here. We can just activate these. Okay, and then for our air career program, we need to scan some more wormholes. Project Discovery. Advanced hacking. Just gotta go to nullsec. Probably can get away from hacking by just doing our advanced. Oh, so we've only done 2 regions and 4 regions of these nullsecs. Okay. Then industrialist, we still need to mine those things. Market, obviously, we're not going to get. This 9 of 10 we can't do, so you have to buy it from players. And we could do mining agent missions. That might not be a bad idea. Just so that we are going to manufacture a cruiser at some point. We just need to refine those special minerals also. So mining agent missions might not be a bad idea for tomorrow. Just to get that knocked out. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow.